The day Eric confessed his love to the beautiful transfer student, Karina, everyone thought I'd shatter. They expected me to run out, sobbing, to stop him, but I didn't appear until it was all over. Eric didn't know that at that very moment, I was sitting on his roommate's bed, wearing Nathaniel's sweatshirt. "I got your bed all wet," I said. "How are you going to sleep tonight, Nathaniel?" He looked away. He tossed me a towel. "Go dry your hair. I'll change the sheets. Then you can sleep." Eric had told everyone his plan to confess to Karina beforehand, making sure no one would tell me. What he didn't know was that someone had already cracked. I knew. The whole school was waiting for my heartbroken meltdown. When I didn't show, the crowd was disappointed. Even Eric seemed less excited than he should have been, checking his phone for a call or text that never came. It was only when I finally stepped out that the energy shifted. Someone shouted, "It's Kendra. Kendra's here." Eric looked up and the corner of his mouth lifted. I ignored the gawking crowd and walked straight to him. "Kendra." He pulled Karina closer. "Feelings can't be forced. We've been friends for over 10 years. I'll always see you as a little sister." He lowered his voice. "Don't make a scene." "Eric," I interrupted. "I'm just here to return this." I held out a bracelet he'd given me. His face darkened instantly. "What game are you playing now?" "No game. I won't chase you anymore." I didn't look back. I went to the riverbank. The rain was already falling heavily. I stood under my umbrella, thinking about the dreams that had been haunting me. In the dream, I'd made a scene over Eric's confession. I'd cried, caused a scandal, and to force him to break up with her, I'd thrown myself into this very river. I'd almost died. Eric visited me in the hospital for 5 minutes before leaving for good. After I died, it was Nathaniel, the person I'd always kept at a distance and feared, who collected my broken remains from my adoptive family. The words, "Eric lived a happy, married life and never showed up." Those dreams felt like a warning. If not for them, I'd be frantically calling Eric right now. Instead, I felt a strange calm. I took out my phone. The third time I dialed, Nathaniel answered. "Nathaniel, it's raining really hard. I'm stuck by the river. Can you come get me?" There was a silence. "Why are you crying?" His voice was indifferent. "Wait there." 20 minutes. 15 minutes later, I gave my umbrella to a mother and child, so when Nathaniel arrived, I was drenched. He got out of the car, his expression cold. "You're so stupid you could die from it," he said, pushing me into the passenger seat and tossing me a blanket. "Dry off," I obeyed, stealing glances at him as he drove. He was always so distant. "Are we going back to the dorm?" he asked suddenly. The words left my mouth before I could think. "Yes, back to your dorm." He tightened his grip on the wheel. "Eric won't be back tonight." "I know." "I'm not looking for him." The car screeched to a halt. He turned to me, his eyes icy. "Kendra, don't you dare make me part of your games with him." "I'm not," I pleaded, my voice small. I don't want to go back to my dorm. I can't go home either. Could I just stay in your room tonight? If you really hate me, just forget it." Tears rolled down my cheeks. Nathaniel didn't say another word. He just started the car again. I followed him to the dorm. He gave me a clean sweatshirt and pointed to the bathroom. After my shower, I came out with just the sweatshirt on. Nathaniel's eyes flickered over me before he quickly looked away. "I'm going to smoke," he muttered, heading to the balcony. I sat on his bed. My wet hair soaked into his pillow, which smelled like him. My phone rang. "Eric." I silenced it. "Nathaniel." He turned. "I got your sheets all wet. How are you going to sleep tonight?" He looked at me, then at the wet spot. He grabbed a towel. "Dry your hair. I'll change the sheets." When I came back, he'd made the bed with fresh linens. "You can sleep. What about you?" "I'll game." He reached for his headphones, then his phone rang. He looked at the screen, then at me. Eric, what's up? Yeah, I'm in the dorm. You said someone saw Kendra coming here? Panic shot through me. I didn't let him finish. I launched myself onto his lap, wrapping my arms around his neck. Nathaniel, I whispered into his ear. Tell him I'm not here. His skin burned under my touch. I felt his pulse race. Haven't been here all night, he said into the phone, his voice strained. She didn't come. He hung up and tossed the phone aside. His fingers gripped my waist, pulling me against him. Kendra, his voice was hoarse, don't tempt me. Then why did you kiss me? I breathed. He lost control then. His kiss was fierce, deep, overwhelming. Toward the end, he was gentle, but it was still consuming. Nathaniel, I pushed lightly at his chest. He buried his face in my neck, a low groan escaping him. Then suddenly, he pushed me away. I need a shower, he said roughly, and fled. I lay on his bed, my face burning. Curious, I peeked under his pillow, and there it was, a single pearl earring. I'd lost it months ago. He'd found it. He'd kept it. The bathroom door opened. Nathaniel came out in pajamas, his hair damp. His usual severity softened. Just then, we heard voices outside. Eric. Nathaniel reacted instantly. By the time the door opened, I was hidden under his blankets. Why is it so dark? Eric asked. Got what? Headache, Nathaniel grunted from bed, his hand finding my wrist under the covers to still me. I was pressed against him. Eric sat down, frustrated. Do you think Kendra's doing this on purpose? She's ruining my night. I bet she plans to cling to me forever. Not necessarily, Nathaniel said, his voice tight. Not necessarily. Eric scoffed. You've seen her chase me. You've never even liked her. Hearing that, I bit Nathaniel's waist. He jerked. You okay? Leg cramp, Nathaniel gritted out. Eric eventually left, but not before noticing my damp socks hanging in the bathroom. He left with a knowing, contemptuous smirk. When the door closed, I threw the covers off. You almost suffocated me, Nathaniel looked at me. Kendra, I'm not annoyed with you. Don't listen to him. Then he got up. Sleep, I'll smoke, I sneezed. He stopped. I think I'm getting a cold, I said pitifully. He got me medicine. I still held his sleeve. I'm cold. This time, he gently pushed my hand away. Kendra, Eric's gone. You can stop acting now. What does he have to do with anything? What were you doing by the river tonight? His voice was hard, and I understood. He thought I'd been there to jump. That all of this was just an act to get back at Eric. Set an alarm. Leave early, he said, dismissing me. The rejection stung. What about all the times you kissed me tonight? He stopped dead. I got out of bed barefoot. Tears streamed down my face as I walked to the door. Kendra, he grabbed my arm. I don't hate you. Then prove it. He finally turned, his eyes blazing. He grabbed my chin and kissed me hard. If you're going to mess with me, see it through to the end. I kissed him back. Okay. In the following weeks, I freed myself. I felt lighter than air. I texted Nathaniel I'd landed. He wanted to see me. It's Eric's birthday. He asked me to bring my girlfriend. I'd forgotten. Nathaniel, do you want me to go? Yes. Then come get me. I'll go. I was smiling. Kendra, look outside. I turned. And there he was, just Nathaniel. I dropped my bag and ran to him. He caught me effortlessly. Wow, impressive core strength, I laughed. He looked down, a slight smile. My waist is strong too. Want to try it later? I leaned in. But you're a bit quick, you know. Kendra, he growled. You'll see. The party was in full swing. Karina was stunning. Eric looked distracted until someone burst in. Guess who I just saw? Kendra. Eric's gloomy expression lifted. Karina tugged his sleeve. Eric, make her leave. Sure, he said carelessly. Who are you going to kick out? A voice asked. The door pushed open. Nathaniel stood there, and behind him was me. The room fell silent. Eric remained seated, but the glass in his hand shattered. "You're bleeding," Karina cried. "Get lost," Eric said to her. Stunned, she ran out. Everyone else followed. "Nathaniel," Eric said, his voice low, "why is she here with you?" "You invited me to bring my girlfriend," Nathaniel said evenly. He pulled me close. Eric became a furious animal. "Nathaniel, damn it. Don't you know Kendra is mine?" "Yours? How?" Nathaniel didn't flinch. "You knew she liked me. You betrayed me." "He didn't," I said. "I did, and I don't like you." "I haven't for a long time." Eric looked like he'd been slapped. "You almost jumped in the river for me." "I never planned to jump." "I went to the river that night for an excuse to call Nathaniel." Eric was petrified. Then his face twisted with fury. "That night in the dorm." "It was you." "It was," I said. "Nathaniel doesn't know, does he?" Eric spat. "He doesn't know you're not the ward's real daughter." "What will his family think of an imposter from the gutter?" I froze. Nathaniel let go of my hand. He calmly rolled up his sleeves. "Before I thought you were a bastard," he said, his voice quiet. "Now I see you're also a coward." He moved fast, grabbing Eric and slamming him against the wall. "I'm not in love with some powerful family's daughter. I'm in love with Kendra." "Only Kendra." He punched him hard. Eric crumpled, blood streaming from his nose. "Nathaniel, stop," I cried. He stopped, chest heaving. He made a call, then wrapped his arms around me. "Kendra, let's go home." In the car, I found my voice. "Nathaniel, do you believe me?" "Believe what?" He looked at me. "That nothing ever happened with Eric." "Kendra." He took my face in his hands and kissed me. "I don't care about any of that. But hearing you say it makes me happy. I said it for me, but for you too." I smiled. "Take me home." "I'm cold." "Okay." He took my hand, squeezing it tightly. And he didn't let go. "I went to see the Wards. Mrs. Ward was cold. We raised you for years and got nothing. You couldn't even keep Eric." She waved me away. Isabel, the true Ward daughter, saw me out. In the garden, we stopped. "Sister," I said softly, hugging her. "Thank you." "Kendra," she whispered back. "I'm sorry. We understood each other. Be happy," she said. "You too." Nathaniel took me to meet his parents. I was terrified. But Mrs. Sterling was kind. She took my hands. "This will sound strange," she said. "For years, I've dreamed Nathaniel would die alone because of a girl. I prayed it wouldn't come true. Now I see you, and I know my prayers were answered. Take care of each other," I cried then. There was ugliness in the world, but also profound love. Later, in our apartment, I found the pearl earring under Nathaniel's pillow. This time, I put it on. It was all I wore. When Nathaniel came out of the shower, I was under the covers. He kissed my cheek. He lifted the blanket and froze. "Kendra." The soft light glowed on my skin and the pearl. I sat up. "Nathaniel," I whispered. "Do you like it?" I felt his whole body tense. I kissed his neck. He lost control. Later, I traced his jaw. "When did you start liking me?" He held me tighter. "Since the first time I saw you." I thought I'd never get to tell you. A sharp, sweet pain shot through my heart. "It doesn't matter. We have time now." "Yes," he said, his fingers intertwining with mine. "A whole lifetime." If this story stirred your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a dose of love dopamine. I'll keep bringing you more tales of passion, heartbreak, and redemption crafted for the ones who still believe in love. And if you stayed until the very end, thank you. You're the kind of soul who believes in love, even when it hurts. Love harder, dream deeper. Until the next heartbeat.